Web influence on kids. In the previous scarcely any years, there has been a fast increment in web clients. Among these clients, there are numerous clients who are youngsters. Web utilization by youngsters has been promptly expanded. The internet is valuable for youngsters. Notwithstanding, there are some negative effects that can straightforwardly influence kids. In the event that a legitimate check isn't guaranteed and direction not given to youngsters, at that point it can prompt some hazardous circumstances. Not just there are negative impacts of web impact, however there are some beneficial outcomes as well. Constructive outcomes of web effect on kids. Before we investigate the negative impacts of web effect on kids, let's investigate some constructive outcomes of web impact. Utilizing the web by messing around and gaining from it builds inventiveness and cooperation among kids. Web impact additionally assists with expanding dexterity. Utilizing the web for study expands the information and that builds the certainty of the understudies. With the assistance of appropriate direction and utilization of the web, kids can take in numerous new things from it, and it likewise encourages them to perform better at school. It additionally builds their visual insight as they take in things from online talks. Impact on physical well-being. By sitting extended periods of time before the screen, utilizing the web influences the well-being of youngsters. To begin with, it influences their vision and builds heftiness. Sitting extended periods before the PC diminish the hour of their physical movement, and they scarcely give whenever to play outside. Subsequently, they become less dynamic and gotten languid. Some of the time, kids don't go outside their home at all due to the web, and they barely give whenever to their loved ones. It can likewise result that the children cut themselves out from the remainder of the world and can likewise secure themselves up their rooms, investing energy in the web, which releases their genuine social associations. Discouragements and social maladaptation. Odds are there that the children can fall into traps due to the web through their web-based games or companions. Internet games that advance savagery stand out for children without any problem. Affected by the game, children attempt to do these sorts of stuff isn't at all acceptable. Attempting these savagery things can prompt mishaps, and there can be some serious results as well. A year or two back, a web-based game called Blue Whale murdered a large number of youngsters all around the globe. This game incites kids to endeavor to self-destruction at the last stage. Everything instructs them to make a scratch in their grasp through the cutting edge after each stage, inciting them to other rough and destructive stuff. In spite of the fact that the move was made quickly by the legislature, the game was restricted by Google and other internet-based life stages. However, by one way or another, the connection of the game was sent to the kids through unlawful ways. In any case, the game took numerous kids' lives, grabbing endlessly joy from a huge number of families. The game was considered as a dangerous game. After this occurrence, stricter principles were made by the legislature and rules were discharged on how youngsters should utilize the web, with the goal that such appalling episodes don't occur once more. It is unquestionably the most exceedingly awful side of the web.